Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back to the lounge. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Dre.
My name is Mercy.
This is the lounge.
This is Lounge.
Here we're going to talk about a lot of
Thing.
serious and unserious things.
Mostly unserious.
I don't know. We haven't figured that out yet. But for the most part, yeah, we'll just kind of go with the flow and you guys can enjoy.
Something I would like to address is Dre decided to dress to the nines today. He's wearing literally like dress pants and a nice shirt.
I didn't have any clothes. I didn't bring clothes for this.
Well, maybe sometimes you should like think ahead. Maybe you should like.
I didn't know we were going to be doing a podcast today.
What? I thought you did.
No.
Oh.
I wasn't for sure.
Oh.
So
you should always assume. You should just know.
I wasn't made
As a man.
clear.
As a man.
I wasn't made clear.
You should just plan ahead. As the leader of a family. Okay. No, you're not gonna
the leader of the family?
No, I didn't say the. I said hypothetical.
Okay. Anyways,
relax. You really hearing what you wanted to hear.
You got your clothes on. We're both dressed to the nines. If you guys are listening, you guys can get dressed to the nines. We're all gonna be dressed to the nines.
Like I'm wearing
casual
my rich
evening here.
Don't I look nice?
Yeah, you look good. Kind of look like the Green Goblin a little bit.
All right. He didn't wear as green of a bright of a green
as cucumber.
Again, cucumbers are not this bright.
One of those like foreign.
Those are not good examples. You should
like off the coast, you know.
Off the coast.
I don't know.
The examples suck.
Okay.
Any rules? We're gonna try and keep it to an hour this time.
Yeah.
There's a game going on.
How do you guys feel about social media apps failing randomly? I just noticed today that Instagram went to shit on itself, and I was panicking.
Let me go check Instagram.
I don't know. I didn't know if my Instagram account was getting hacked.
Oh, that would suck.
Or what was going on? So I had to go to Twitter and see, if people were going through issues. But yeah, I don't know. It's such a weird thing to kind of just randomly it works, and then like a second later it doesn't, and then now you're like scrambling. Like, whoa. What am I gonna do?
The Instagram baddies like don't know what to do with their pictures. Like, where are they gonna put them? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they have to make commission.
How I'm gonna make commission?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think of you when these times happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm one of those Instagram baddies.
Yeah. Like, I can't imagine what your life is like. How are you feeling?
I'm really stressed out right now because if I can't make money off of Instagram, I have to go to OnlyFans.
Yeah. And you don't want to go back there.
Back there?
Let's be honest.
No.
You don't want
to lie. I don't want to talk about this.
Okay, that's fine. Moving on.
Okay.
I am apparently the one with all the topics today.
I had a topic. I had 2 topics technically, but we didn't do a podcast last time.
Because he didn't want to.
And one of the topics seemed pointless to have a conversation about. And the other one, we might talk about it still. So
maybe.
Yeah.
Any hoodles. Question of the day. This is just really the first topic. What is the best pizza topping? Pizza topping. What is the best pizza topping and why? I'll go first.
I was gonna say ladies chicken. First.
And there's literally no other answer. Chicken is so versatile. You can do like a chicken taco pizza. You can do chicken barbecue. You can do like chicken bacon ranch. And then there's like different variations. And then like if you just switch, traditional type of pizzas out, the chicken, like Hawaiian, you could do chicken and pineapple on a pizza. You could. Or like, do like a barbecue twist on that. Anyways, it's good. And that's just final answer. Next topic, because there is no other answer.
Hold on. Now, anyways. My topping, the best topping, is simple. It's really easy. It's a classic. It's pepperoni. It's pepperoni. Pepperoni's a classic. We grew up on pepperoni. How are you going to change the formula and talk about chicken? We have chicken in any other facet of food. Pizza is known for pepperoni. Where else do you eat pepperonis with?
I don't.
That's the
good reason.
It's made for pizza. So how are we going to say that pepperoni is not the best topping for pizza? That's crazy.
Listen, I have a few things to say about that. First of all, pepperoni is pork. I bet you pepperoni has
I don't care.
I bet you pepperoni has that red dye in it that's so bad for you. You think it just comes out the pig that red?
We eat a lot of things bad for ourselves, and we don't care.
That's
so
why
would
I stop?
Why would I stop at pepperoni?
There's one less thing that you can eat. Moving on.
That's crazy. Also, pepperoni is it's so like delicious because like you could just take a little piece off it.
What you talking about? The pepper? You like the salt on the pepper? The salt content. You
pepperoni, and it's not just salt. Thank you very much. It's like a little zest, a little twang to it. Anyways,
I didn't get finished what I was saying. I was saying why pepperoni isn't the best topping.
Yeah, but you cut me off.
I cut you off?
Yeah, you did.
Go ahead.
Anyways, so you could just peel off the pepperoni and you just put it in there like a little snacky snack. And it's just such a classic. I don't even know how to like. There's not much you have to say. It's like Jordans, you know, the classics. If you try to change it up and do something crazy and say, oh, Jordans are not Adidas. Come on now. You're the Adidas and I'm the Jordans. Everyone knows that Jordans, you can't replace Jordans. You can't. I'm sorry. Chicken is cool, but like if we took a poll, well, who do you think is winning?
Me.
That's Cat. We're going to have to take a poll. And you know what? Best yet, you guys could comment. And don't be friendly. Don't be just because you guys know Mercy doesn't mean that you guys could just be on her side.
Why are you assuming they know me?
Be for real. We all know that pepperoni is the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then there's chicken.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell you why pepperoni is not the best topping for pizza. Number 1 is pork. Pork, ew, boo, so gross. Pork comes from pigs, if you didn't know, and pigs eat literally any and everything. They eat each other. I might be spreading misinformation, but they eat a lot. And when I was fresh out of high school, I saw a horrifying video on Twitter of a pig consuming an unalive person, and it scarred me. So like for 3 or 4 years, I completely stopped eating pork altogether, and that completely transformed the way I eat pizza. Because so chicken, dude. 2, I have an issue with the new pepperoni. I don't know if y'all noticed, pepperoni used to be big and flat. Now they got the little small ones that are like curled up. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's because of my trypophobia or what it is, but I don't like it. I don't like the little ones that that are curled up into a little cup on the. Something about it just don't sit right with me. They don't literally sit right on the pizza. They sit cupped up, and you know what I'm talking about?
No, that's perfect because it's like perfect to peel. You're not fucking up the cheese too much. You could just and then eat it. It's great. It's delicious. I don't care if the pepperoni's big, small, medium. If it takes up the entire pizza, if it takes up just one part of the pizza, pepperoni is pepperoni, and it hasn't changed for me. It's delicious and it's yummy, and I don't care about no damn pig eating da 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 da. You know how much stuff that we eat on a day-to-day basis that has a bunch of different chemicals and this and that and that. We all know that most of the shit that we eat nowadays is probably not good for us, but yet we still eat it because it's delicious. So yeah, pepperoni for the win.
Yeah, we'll let the people tell us.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Anyways, moving on. Topic number 2 that I'm also contributing to the conversation because someone came.
I'm contributing. I'm just responding.
Something I keep seeing on TikTok is people talking about boyfriend air, which is so funny to me. But basically, the concept of boyfriend air, a girl will be ready, take like a selfie or video at home, and she looks great. She looks wonderful. Her makeup is makeuping. Her hair is hairing. She looks wonderful. Her skin is glowing. And then she goes over to her boyfriend's house, and immediately all that goes out the window. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the phenomena is and like how to explain it. Personally, though, I'll be honest, I don't think I felt like I have experienced it. Boyfriend air, where I'm like, oh, I look, because I I don't be trying these days. I roll out of bed, I wash my face, and I call it good.
Yeah.
I don't be putting on makeup ever.
Nope.
So I look the same here as I do at your place. But I just think it's so funny. I do know what I can relate to is like not. I guess I don't look bad, but I don't feel great. So most of the time I go to your place, like when I walk away from your house, I'm dehydrated. I'm hungry. I need to shower. I probably smell. I just. So I can't say I personally partake in the issue of boyfriend error, but I know that being at your place, being with my boyfriend and at his place, I'm not at 100%. But over here, you come over here, the Wi-Fi's jumping, the place is clean, we got food in the fridge, okay. It smells good. I think we can all collectively agree that being at your girlfriend's place is better than being at your boyfriend's place. Would you say so?
Would I say so?
Mm-hmm. It's not my place. My place is better than yours. Come on now.
Okay, you have to consider I have 2 other roommates and you have no roommates. So by default, you're going to have a lot better control over your space compared to me. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. 2, all right. The food issue, the drinking issue. Guess what? I'm not home most of the time, so why would I store food in my fridge when I'm not even home most of the time?
You know what I'm hearing, people?
No. Don't listen to her. She's always begging me to stay at her place.
What? Right?
She's always begging me to stay at her place.
You're proof.
And so if I'm at her place, where I'm going to store my food at my place. You see how that doesn't make sense? If I'm going to be at her place for a week,
it sounds like a lot of baloney.
And I go home for like 2 days, and then I'm back at her place for an entire week. I'm pretty sure the food probably go to waste. It will probably rot.
Pixar didn't happen.
What?
What am I begging you to stay over here?
You want me to pull up texts?
Yes.
That's crazy. Because most of our conversations are over FaceTime and phone calls. So of course she's gonna be confident. Oh, you can't pull that. But I bet you, if I screen recorded our next conversation, you're gonna hear it. Yeah.
I don't know about
that. You're gonna hear that.
I don't know about
you're gonna hear that shit. So, anyways, you're not gonna have any food at my place because I don't have food there. I'm not there most of the time. And what's the other one you're talking about?
The Wi-Fi's jumping.
The Wi-Fi is the Wi-Fi at my place. My Wi-Fi at my place works just fine. Her phone is just old. No, it can't work. It doesn't work well.
No, the Wi-Fi is fine. I was just saying. I was recording something. But the Wi-Fi at your place is fine.
I stand by what I said. Her phone is old, so that's partly why she just doesn't have good Wi-Fi. So honestly, I think a lot of this sounds like it's just on you. That's what it sounds like.
No, my place is better.
Like I said, you have all control over your house. If I had my own space, it's gonna be different. It would be completely different vibe.
I have a hard time believing that.
Why would you say that?
Oh, I don't know.
Like literally, all my stuff is just in my room.
I know, but you can still like what do you call it? Organize it.
Nah.
You gotta find a home for everything. It's a thing. You can find a home for everything
in that space.
Fine. Yeah. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Not in that space.
Not with that attitude.
Not in that space.
Not with that attitude.
Not with that attitude either. But when we move, then we could really test that out.
Yeah, we will. We're gonna have to.
Let's see. But
heavy on the we'll see.
Boyfriend error.
Do you think it's a thing?
Do I think it's a thing? I don't know. I'm the boyfriend, so I wouldn't.
Do you feel like you look better when you're here than you do at home?
No, I look great everywhere.
Oh my god.
I look handsome whenever I step outside.
Oh my god.
Well, actually, whenever I choose to look handsome. Most of the time I look homeless, but whenever I decide to look good, then yeah, I look good.
Mm-hmm. So for sure.
I also, I wish there was more things that men could, like more ways men could look better. Like women could get weave, wigs, makeup. No, hold on. Weave, wigs, makeup, clothes that just look right on them. Like they look like a completely different human being when they have all that together. And the reason why I say that we can't do it is because it's not as accepted. So I could, quote unquote, someone could say, oh, you could, you know, do a little bit of some light makeup, or you could, I mean, where else would I do? I cut my hair, so I'm not going to be walking around with like a weave or a wig on. The only other thing that I have is
Jewelry.
clothes. You know, I'm more of like a minimalist person.
A minimalist.
Minimalist. That's what I meant to say.
Minimalist.
Anyways, there's not a lot of things that men could do. We just have to go with a good haircut and nice clothes, and that's just like
But it's like,
that's
how
it.
do you make it more acceptable or accepted if you don't go out and do it? You know, like you gotta, someone's got to do it to make it more accepted. There's got to be more main because when people see more often, they're gonna become more comfortable with it over time. I'm gonna say right away, but you know,
I don't know.
like wear that outfit that's a little bit more flamboyant or loud or you
No, it's
know.
not. No, it's not just about the outfit, because the outfit's like there's a lot of people in like the fashion world that would wear different kinds of outfits. We see it a lot of the time. Like I see it a lot of the times during like sporting events. Like there's like NBA players, like for example Russell Westbrook. Whenever he's walking into an arena, he's wearing a bunch of different fits. Some that seem more normal, and other things that's a little bit out there.
Normal.
Um, but what I'm saying is that like besides like the clothes and
I
besides the
guess
haircut,
what I'm thinking about, yeah, the things that like
that's where it stops for
I
us.
want to get, yeah, the things that I want to get done before I like, go on a trip is my hair, my lashes, my nails.
Yeah.
But like, I offer to do your lashes for you. They're short and stubby.
I don't. I guess I think that's probably the reason why men can't really like do anything, because immediately when she said do my lashes, I immediately was like nah. So maybe it's just our
Yeah, and
own
I've been like begging you to
our
get
own
your
thing.
nails done with me.
The
I want
nails
to
thing,
get.
I think the nails thing, I think more men are becoming more um okay with doing.
I want to get our
But like
nails matching done, like matching nails for like Beyonce. We're gonna go see Beyonce in July. I'm so excited. But yeah, we're getting matching nails for Beyonce. And see, like your initial jump to like no, you know, it's like
but once again, I think it's just the ingrained idea
yeah.
that if I was to do that, I would look.
So you care about what other people think of you.
Oh,
You care about how you're perceived.
well, yeah, I don't want to look homeless to other people,
Homeless?
or crazy, I should say.
You don't.
If I have an idea of how I want to look, I don't want to look. I don't want to not look like that.
How do you want to look?
The way I want to look.
Yeah, what is that? No, explain to me. But like, how do you want to look?
I have like a conservative
Conservative.
is that the right word to use?
I
I don't know. I think
throw the
that's the right
C word
word.
around. Okay.
Like a more conservative look, like not aggressive. You know, I don't like
like
patterns.
toned down,
Like
minimalist,
like very
simple,
simple,
neutral,
elegant. You know, just very like grown man shit.
mature,
Yeah.
put together.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can do
put
everything.
together.
You
Just
can
like
do
a lot
nails.
of
I think it's an attitude thing too. I mean, it's a look and it's an attitude
yeah,
thing.
because I was gonna say
But you
some
could,
I could like walk around with like fucking flowers and I don't know, like very bright colors, but that's also not my personality. I'm not really like
interesting.
that kind of person. So I'll also, do you think that people, do you think what people wear is a reflection of who they are as a person?
It can be. I
Yeah,
mean, not everybody has like the money to reflect that, but
yeah,
yeah, it can be.
yeah,
Definitely think it's like an art form.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of how I go about it in a way where I'm like, I feel like I'm more of like a conserv. I'm afraid of using that damn word.
Yeah, minimalist,
Like a
neutral.
very like just like I'm not aggressive. I'm not hey out in front of you, you know, blaring at your face kind of personality. I'm a very laid back, chill person. So if I'm going to be that, I also want my clothes to reflect that.
That's interesting. For the longest time, I've always wanted to dress like that, like this vibe, you know, or like neutral, that kind of clean look. And I've wanted to dress that way for years. I just like physically can't. Like I go to the store and I'm like, ooh, but this is so bright, and you know, like I just
Hmm.
have so many. I feel like I have different ways I dress. Like I have like streetwear where I like to dress, but then I don't have a complete wardrobe for each of the like ways I dress. I like dress in that direction.
Hmm.
It's also because I'm cheap and I don't want to spend money on like the actual thing. But like, yeah, I feel like I get that. I love the aesthetic. I do, but like I can't do it myself because I just like so many things.
Yeah.
I get so distracted and I can't. Yeah.
I think that's another thing that I've noticed from I it's like a losing a win. Like I've noticed like when I'm going shopping with you and I'm going to the women's section and I see like, oh wow, that's a really amazing color, or it's just I like the way it looks, but then I'm like, it's also for women's, you know. Um
What do you,
and then I go into like a men's section and I don't see like that colorway
Mhm.
or like
Yeah, for
I
women it's
don't know. There's
more.
just women. The women have like more variety, which
Yeah.
in a way is a positive if you kind of know what you're going for and what you're trying to do. But if you don't know, then it can be a little bit much. And so for me, it's like I feel like I have a lot of ideas, but when I go into the men's section, it's a little bland.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm
Not
kind
much
of like
variety.
I really have to like really think and dig about like okay what piece is really good, and then I also have to keep in mind how much it is because as much as I'm more willing to buy nicer stuff compared to Mercy, I'm also still aware that I'm not rich.
Mm-hmm.
So
You definitely do buy quality pieces. There's
yeah,
when he bought this outfit, I was trying to convince him. We got this at Zara. I was trying to convince him to go to H&M just to replace the top out because I like their ribbed shirts, but this is definitely higher quality. So I was like, you can get this cheaper at H&M, but
yeah.
no, I get it. I was gonna. It makes me think of the conversation about. Do you want me to sit up here with you? You're like
Yeah,
sitting
you
up,
can
so I
chill.
feel like you're looking back.
I just like
You want to have a neck this time. Listen,
I
I
want to
told
have
you
a
not to wear
neck.
that
Yeah,
jacket.
that last man.
I was just gonna say that last time, not last time, but the conversation makes me think of is men in the red carpet. They wear that same damn black suit every single time. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? And then
yeah.
very slight variations of it. But then it's like, what can men wear? What can men wear? There are lots of options, but definitely not nearly as
Because
many as
I've also
women.
seen like other people wear like a little bit more vibrant looking clothes, and then immediately they'll compare somebody's fit to like some comic book character, and
Oh,
it's funny,
oh,
but
okay.
it's like you look crazy.
Oh, okay. It's not really
Yeah, so like
uplifting.
for example, like I think like the baby, there was a one time like a long time ago, he was wearing some like green fit, and he just looked like what's his name?
Is it on the red carpet?
I don't know if it was on the red carpet or where what event it was, but he was he wore a different fit and was more progressive colors, and it was just his style, and people were making comparisons to like characters from like a movie.
This.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
looked like a super villain basically.
Remember at the beginning of this podcast when you made fun of my outfit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just for the fun of it, just to kind of give you a representation of what men go through on a day-to-day basis.
Oh my gosh.
So, so, yeah, this just goes back to like the whole idea that men could try to strive in a different direction or try to do a little something different, but then we're still kind of like pitching, like, okay, you look weird, and then people are gonna like look at you kind of crazy. The only way you can get through it is if people like you. Like
Or you don't care.
if you don't care, or a lot of people like you. But if you're in that weird space where just kind of average, then people are probably gonna make jokes out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it is what it is.
We're talking about clothes. And it makes me think of, not really, it's just a topic I've written down, but I was going to try and segue and now I butchered it.
Good job.
But it's women and birthday outfits because people tend to comment on women's birthday outfits and there's like a stigma around it. How, and it's birthday outfit and then birthday makeup. So, birthday makeup, full glam. You got the bright poppin' eyeshadow. It's you look dolled up, and then there's the outfit, and it's like to the nines. But then I saw like there's conversations on like Twitter where people get upset for the birthday girl, or the birthday girl gets upset too if they feel as though someone in their birthday group dressed up better than them.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I think it's interesting.
I think it's crazy. Okay, go ahead, finish yours.
I mean, I didn't really have anything more to say other than like not that I don't feel like I run in a group of bougie women, so like I don't know. I even feel like I did like a birthday shoot with Dre for my birthday it was last month, yeah. And like that's like the bougiest thing I feel like I've done for my birthday. So personally, I don't feel like I've been concerned about people outdressing me. But yeah, it's interesting conversation to have.
I don't get the idea of like you guys, you can't outdress me, and if you outdress me, I'm gonna be mad at you. To me, I think to myself that if I'm the person that's getting dolled up and being dressed up, no one can outdress me, whether they try to or not.
Oh, this is a confidence
So
thing.
if you can't, if you're getting outdressed by somebody, a friend of yours, that's on you for not being able to dress well enough to not be outdressed. Secondly, some people are just naturally good at dressing themselves, and they might not even be intentionally trying to outdress you. That's just to them. They might not be thinking that this is something that they're necessarily outdressing you in, and then you feel attacked somehow. Like imagine if they actually tried to outdress you, then that would be crazy. So I don't know. I don't get it. Like I'm thinking like if I had like a bunch of guy friends and we're all getting dressed out, like dressed up, I for sure feel confident enough in myself to be like, either we all gonna look great or I'm gonna look better than most of y'all, and that's it. And if one of them does have like a really good fit, I'll be like, damn, where'd you get that fit at? That's a really nice fit. And then I can kind of figure out where they got a fit, and I can shop there with them. But to be mad at your friend for outdressing you, I feel like that's like a perfect opportunity to like learn where they got the fit. Just maybe some things that you could like take pointers in. It's weird.
I don't know.
I don't know why it's so competitive.
I guess I see it in different angles. It's a lot of things. It could be a confidence issue. It could be you have a friend that you feel weird about, or maybe it could be like y'all were good up until your birthday. Like it could be a lot of things. It could be like bad vibes from them or attitude, or like, oh, something happened with their birthday, whatever. Like if you have a friend that you feel like has ill intent towards you and you still end up inviting them to the party, to the dinner, and they show up like in a prom gown, it's like it's a way for them to kind of start an issue, without but passively, and it's like then if you see them trying to outdress you, it's like, girl, what's the issue here? And then they're like, oh, what? I didn't know what's wrong. I just used to dress up, So I think it can be a silent way to start beef and send a message. So I can see that, but it's also like, I mean, it's not an easy answer, but it's like if you have that kind of friend or an issue with a friend, don't invite them or cut it off with them. But
women, I know I'm a man, so
yeah, take it with a grain of salt.
But if you have, if you're thinking about a moment in time, or you think you have a friend like that, they're not your friend. I'm sorry to put it that way, but like if you have a feeling that your friend is going to try to outdress you, and that is something that you don't want, and they're doing that in a malicious way, they're not your friend. So why do you have them in your circle? Why do you have them?
That could be a whole host of reasons.
Most of those reasons aren't valid reasons, though. I don't think
situation.
I don't see a situation where I feel like somebody is. I view you as a friend, a valuable friend of mine, or something, and then I think that you're coming at me in a malicious way. To me, that I can't look at you as a friend. Why would my friend do that to me? Now, if we're like some kind of acquaintance, and I brought you to my birthday, but then at that point they're an acquaintance, so I can't expect them to have that level of care of whether or not they're going to outdress me or not. If I'm a woman, of course. But if they're a friend, I wouldn't expect my friend to act malicious to me. And if they do, then I'm gonna have to second guess my relationship with them, and I wouldn't keep them around if I think that they're acting maliciously. That's just crazy.
Yeah,
Personally, that's just me.
But they didn't ask, so
yeah, they didn't ask. But I'm just saying, I think y'all need to think about that. Like, if y'all afraid to have somebody outdress you, one, I think that's something that you need to look inside yourself and figure out is where's that fear of being outdressed coming from? Like, why do you? I don't know. I don't get. I don't get that logic behind it.
I don't know. For birthdays, I know that it's your birthday, and it's like I want to be special. I want to be made to feel special. I don't want anything to go wrong. So I get that. I get that heightened because I feel like I get like the birthday blues where it's like, oh, these were my expectations, but they were nowhere near met. Now I'm sad. So I just feel like there's a lot of that goes into birthdays, a lot of thought, a lot of money, intention. So when that stuff goes left, it's like, oh my God, I wanted more. And this is literally about my life and celebrating me. And we can't have that, you know? So, you know, I feel there's a lot of emotion wrapped up into it. So
It's crazy, man.
you're just a person who's not super gung ho about birthdays. So you wouldn't
Well,
get
it's
it.
not. It's not just about birthdays though. It's just about events in general. If it's an event for me, like I'm thinking, like if I had like trying to think of like a graduation, or if I'm having a wedding or something. If I'm going to, if I'm taking part in an event that's about me, I'm not going to worry about whether or not somebody is outdressing me. I just don't think about that kind of stuff. It's more so of like, I love these people. I want them in my life, and I want them to enjoy this day with me. Um, and I want them to be them.
What about like at a wedding and like I've seen like Reddit posts right on TikTok and like situations where like there is a couple having a wedding and then like the groom's mom is like super like over involved and controlling and then I've seen a situation where like she wore her own wedding dress, the mom, the bride,
I think that's
the
weird
groom's
behavior,
mom.
of course. I think there's certain standards if you're talking about like traditional weddings. There's certain standards everyone should be aware of. Like, okay, you're the mother of the bride. Why are you walking in here with a whole?
Wedding dress.
That's
So
crazy. That's
weird.
really crazy. That's weird. But if she comes in with like a really like beautiful dress, but it's not the wedding like dress, but it's a beautiful dress, I'm not gonna bat an eye to it. That's just who you are as a person. You like to come into an event properly. So, like, I don't know if there's a way that like that could happen with men. Like, if
Oh.
this goes back to the first thing I said with like, if I feel like I'm dressed to the nines, there's nobody in this world that's gonna be able to outdress me in my own mind. It's just like you're gonna come with style. I'm gonna have my own style. We're both in style. That's great. So we're all collectively just looking amazing. But if it's like, oh, you look better than me, now I'm upset because you look better than me, then it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's just a little weird, but at the same time, I'm not a woman, so maybe there's a whole other thing going on here I don't know about.
Okay, and then I wanted to follow up with the birthday makeup. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say birthday makeup?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I know you're all
I'm
whatever.
not. Go
Listen,
ahead, go
listen,
ahead,
listen,
go
listen. But
ahead.
I like lashes. I like nails. I like hair. I like big lashes. I love all that stuff. I can't afford big lashes. I can't afford nails. I can't afford big hair. So I'm keeping it a little minimalist. I'm doing everything I can at home. So I've been trying out like the lashes, like, you know, semi-permanent lashes. And everything I've tried so far has just been like too short personally. And Dre's like, oh, I like natural short, da da da. You know, look almost like you. Not like he's not like the type that's like, I hate it. You look fake, da da da. He's just like, I prefer this. And obviously I asked his opinion because I need a second opinion. Very much a person who can't make a decision on my own. Anyway, so as I've been trying them out, they've all been short. And this last bit that I spent like $25 on, like a whole lash kit, was short. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. Da, da, da. I had this video because I was recording and I thought I was gonna get a different reaction. But Dre was like, I asked Dre what he thought and if he liked it or whatever. I feel like I'm giving too much details. But anyways. And he's like, I like it. It's short. And I was like, oh my God, of course. That's how you like it because it's short.
Yeah.
But yeah, birthday makeup is just over the top. And I've never been one to like do like big makeup and stuff, I don't think. I've never worn foundation because it's just expensive, you know me. And also like, I don't know, have I worn a full face? I wore a full face for my senior photos and it was like airbrushed. I don't know. I look back on it, it wasn't that good in my opinion. But yeah, I just do like eyeshadow and stuff. So I mean I can appreciate a full glam. I wish I could do that. But like also like I don't know. I don't know how it feels to have like foundation stay on my face for a while. So I'm very much like you do you. If you want to do birthday makeup, I love it. You like it, I love it. And I can for sure like appreciate, like I said, a full glam. But what are your thoughts on birthday makeup? I see like memes about men like if they see their girl at school over the makeup, and they're like hiding and stuff. So, what is that?
Okay, so I think part of the maybe for men, I don't know. I don't want to speak for every man out there in this world, but I think part of the thing about why men don't like a fully glammed look is because it just doesn't seem like the person that it doesn't look like the person that they're dating. You look completely different. And if you if you if you fell in love or got, attracted to somebody off of an initial look from them, and then all of a sudden one day they just hit you with a remix, and
Oh
then
my gosh.
add a whole bunch of stuff to it. It's like it's not who you are used to. And so it's kind of like, I think men are a lot more simpler, or we're just kind of like, we like things to be the same and consistent. So when it's not, and all of a sudden everything's super done up, that's one part of it. It's just kind of like, we're not really feeling it. Secondly, the amount of time and preparation that takes for you guys to put all that shit on your face.
And money. It costs money.
But that's not coming out of my pocket. It's more so a time thing. So if we're going to, let's say it is your birthday, and I'm trying to take you out to dinner, and it's your birthday, and you want to look all glammed up for your birthday, but we're sitting by it, waiting and hoping that you get everything taken care of and done before we go to this event or go to this dinner. So part of it's like, I know you guys are going to be in that bathroom for 2 hours, 3 hours, just trying to get everything together. And if one thing goes wrong, you guys are crying, shit just goes left, and you're upset. And it's like, we don't want to do all of that. It's just the more simpler, the easier we can kind of get through the day. But you guys like to make things more complicated. So then, like, something small and inconvenient can fuck everything up for you guys. And then now we have to deal with it. And it's like, we don't want to deal with all that. It's supposed to be your birthday. It's supposed to be happy and fun. Why are you upset about this like little thing that's not contouring the way you want it to contour? Whatever the fuck that one is. Third, this goes back to our pizza topping conversation. Gotcha ass.
What?
So we talk about all these things that's not good for us. Is makeup good for your skin?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking you.
I don't know.
You don't know?
There is makeup that has ingredients that are like good for your skin. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Do you think most women
do? I look like a chemical physicist?
I'm just saying a lot of women do a lot of things for themselves to look glammed up. That's not good for their skin, right? And then you guys freak out when you guys are breaking out and da-da-da-da-da. And that's, well, you guys are doing this to yourself. Why are you doing this to yourself? Don't do that to yourself. Just, you look good. We like you the way you look. But at the same time, it's not about us. It's about you. So we're going to keep our mouths closed. But anytime y'all ask us and we give you don't get mad at us for it. Don't ask us.
Oh my God.
It's just that simple. Don't ask us.
I definitely know. Like, I don't really have too many issues with makeup. I don't think there's ever been where it's like ruined my mood. But my hair is something that can like fuck up the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Because I'm still even like at 24 learning how to like properly do it and like what works and what doesn't for me. So like today I tried out like a new hairstyle. And like before I was gonna sit down and do it, I was like, ugh. And I even wore a Dre. I was like, I could cry. This could go well. I mean, this could go bad. But it turned out okay. I was asking you a million and one times, like, does it look good? Does it look good? Because also, I'm a person who needs a second opinion. So I'm going to always ask someone's opinion because I'm just very indecisive and I'm not sure. Also, I can't see the back of my head. So, yeah. No, I just think it's funny, but it's also not because I hate doing my hair. I'm not going to sit here and say I hate my hair. That's because, I'm supposed to have love and respect for our hair.
I think y'all need to consider, and when I say y'all, I think women. I think y'all need to consider how you guys are going about things, like how it, and this might lead to like more serious conversation, but like how the things you guys do for your own selves could put unnecessary stress on your spouse. So
spouse. Oh, that's a big word.
Spouse, your partner, whatever you call it. Okay, it could put unnecessary stress on your partner when it shouldn't need to be that way. Like it just, if it doesn't go the way you want it to go, it's not the end of the world. I promise you, it's not the end of the world. It might not. It might. Shit happens, but it's not gonna be like. But the moment you don't like it, and then all of a sudden you kind of, in a way, I'm not saying you specifically, but just in general in relationships.
It can happen. You're not saying it happens every time.
Yeah. But yeah, put it on the man to kind of have to like figure out how to like comfort you when this is something.
But it's nice to be comforted.
It's nice to be comforted, but if you do it to yourself, that's like the problem.
What's wrong with wanting to look nice for like a dinner night out?
You can look nice, but if it doesn't go perfectly, it's okay. And that's what y'all need to figure out, that sometimes it's not going to be perfect, and it's okay. I've cut my hair and it doesn't look the way I want it to look. And it's okay. I don't cry. I don't. What is going on? I want to look
differently. You can't tell people how to cope.
I'm not saying that you have to cope necessarily any different, but you guys have to be considerate of how your partner might respond to that, because not everybody's equipped to handle that kind of stuff. So if we're going to be considerate about how you feel, we also have to be considerate of how the partner feels. It's not just one or the other. So how I look at it, it's like there's gonna be days where it's like especially like really big things. I could totally understand. Okay, like if it's a wedding or if it's something just like you want it to be as perfect as possible, I could totally get it. Where maybe it can be very stressful. But if it's like something, we're just going out to dinner, something a little bit more casual, and you still have that like level of like stress, and you're putting it on your partner in a way, indirectly, then that could be a little bit problemsome. Because then, if your partner doesn't respond the way you want,
troublesome.
That's what I meant. If your partner doesn't respond the way you want them to respond in this situation, because maybe they don't see the importance of it, then it could just be a snowball effect into a whole bunch of other shit. And it's just like, all right, we want you guys to be as happy as possible, but there are some things you guys could just, it's okay.
That's life lessons from Grandpa Dre.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. Y'all need to be more okay with things.
You ain't gotta take his advice.
Y'all just be stressed out for everything, man. I'm just letting y'all know. This is why men get gray hair faster than women.
Oh, please.
We get older faster. We probably die faster because
No, not because of us.
Yeah, yes it is.
Men make dumb decisions.
Okay, we do make dumb decisions, though, for sure. Yeah.
Any hoodles. I feel like we should do the would you rather. Do you have a would you rather prepared?
Why already?
I feel like we should, because I feel like we could very easily.
Just keep going.
Okay, but do you have another would you rather? Or you want?
I don't think so.
Okay, we'll think of one while we're talking.
Okay.
Or Google one. Jesus. Last question I'm gonna ask. Do you clean your chicken before cooking? That's like a huge internet debate. How people like take their chicken, the raw chicken, put it in the sink, and I don't know what they clean it with. Vinegar? Before cooking it. Or do you just slap that bitch on the pan and start frying?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never took my chicken out and cleaned it with vinegar. The only thing I've done really was like wash it under just like water,
like rinsed it.
Yeah,
and that's the thing about rinsing it. That doesn't do anything, because people are concerned about salmonella. That's why they're talking about cleaning your chicken. The thing is, if that chicken's got salmonella and you just put water on it, you just spread salmonella all up in your sink. So like it's just not effective. Personally, and don't come for me, I don't clean my chicken. I cook it so that the germs die.
Yeah.
I don't know what people.
I mean, people be concerned about salmonella, but then what does like cookie dough?
Yeah, cookie dough.
People be eating cookie dough.
I thought I heard that salmonella, like with
just
eggs,
magically go away.
Right, and with eggs, with salmonella, it's not in the egg; it's like on the shell. So if you're not careful about, not getting your hands that touch the shell on the egg, or touching the egg to the outside of the shell too, I could be spreading misinformation. But I think that's what that comes from. But I just know that there's a huge like internet debate where people are like, "You didn't clean your chicken." No, I'm sorry, I didn't. Yeah, the germs die. But also, we're like kind of, I'm not newish, but like we are kind of newish to cooking. Like Yeah. I know that before I moved here, I would never make anything from like raw chicken. I'd always buy grilled chicken from the store and then like add it to my pasta or like whatever. I just did not trust myself cooking chicken. I don't know what changed. I still don't love cooking chicken because I'm always like paranoid that it's not cooked all the way through. I'm always like cutting it and stuff and using even like the thermometer. I bought like a meat thermometer. I don't trust it. I put it in, it's the right temperature. I cut it open, it's still raw.
That spaghetti meal that we tried making with the meatballs.
Oh yeah, but that's because you didn't do it right.
You literally tried cooking it and it didn't.
Well, yeah, well, I want to say I haven't looked into it, but I want to say if you like cook meat and then you take it off the stove or the oven and it cools down and you try cooking it again, it doesn't like cook evenly. I don't think you can recook something that's cooled off.
Either way, the thermometer that she used, it
read the right temperature.
It read the right temperature, but then when you cut it open, it.
But then the box was like, you gotta put it in, pull it out, rotate it, put it in. Because when I made it, we made it 2 separate times. I made it by myself, and then he made it when we were together. It was fine for me. I didn't have any issues, but yeah, it's just funny. I mean, obviously we know the issue, but like steak, I was thinking about like Kobe steak. You know Kobe steak, the steak that's like marbled with the fat because they massage the cows.
Okay.
I just don't understand. Like people, I don't understand. I'm not a big steak girly, and I don't understand like barely cooking the meat.
I love steak.
Like that's raw. Also, I ate sushi. That's different.
How's it different?
It's just different.
What's different about it?
It's different.
All right, you're just gonna say the same thing. I love steak. I love medium.
The second time you made steak, though,
it was good.
It was good.
And it
was, I did like it.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. And was it medium?
Yeah.
I ate it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh,
no.
Let me see something.
Oh, what? Oh.
I'm not doing that shit.
Oh, you scared me. I thought there was something wrong. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
So, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know what's going on with her taste buds. I feel like she has the most childish taste buds I've ever experienced.
You're picky.
She's the type to go to a restaurant and order chicken nuggets.
That's not true. I literally know.
I'm saying
do not spread misinformation. That's not true.
Chicken nuggets is good.
I don't do that. I literally don't do that.
Grow up.
I don't do that.
You're 24 years old.
I don't do that. He's saying that because I don't like wine. It tastes like asshole.
It's not just wine. What kind of alcohol do you like?
I like the 5%.
She likes the fruity ones.
The fruity and juicy and sweet.
All right.
And he's like, literally, that's the thing though. I don't order chicken nuggets. I just want to clear the air. I don't do that. I always go and look at and order new things on the menu. That's offensive. That was a slur you just said to me right there.
I'm gonna say,
never say that again.
I want to clarify though. I do want to say something, and this is for the men out there, because as much as I like to come at, give women tips and stuff. Like, man, here's some tips here. Just because
from this alpha man.
Yeah, whiskey. That shit is not good. It doesn't taste good. I'm sorry. I don't know why y'all like that shit. Now, if you blend it and stuff, okay, I get it. But like, just straight whiskey or like just any kind of hard liquor to the point where you drink it and you're making faces and you're like holding your chest.
Yeah, like why?
If you're doing all that, why you drink like
Hennessy?
I've yet to have that.
Don't.
I want to have it. I'm going to have it at some point.
Anything is possible.
But like, why y'all doing that to yourselves? It's okay to mix stuff. It's okay. It's not girly. It just means you like to taste things. Like I think the best drinks are things that taste good, but also are effective, like really effective.
Effective meaning it gets you fucked up. Is what he means.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta break down
I've
the
been making drinks lately. Oh man. Anyways,
what did you drink in Vegas? What was that drink that you and John got? Was that whiskey? Whatever it was nasty. Was it white or was it brown liquor?
I think it was white. I think it's just straight vodka.
Ugh. Are you sure?
Because I know y'all had Malibu.
Did we?
Yeah, y'all had Malibu.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm pretty sure we had vodka.
What's Malibu?
What do you mean what's Malibu?
What is it? Is it vodka? What is it?
I can't remember what it is. I don't drink that kind of stuff. So I didn't really.
No, we had vodka. You guys didn't have vodka. Anyways.
Y'all didn't have vodka. I know for a fact because y'all guys were panicking every time you guys took it. Like Zoe only had like one
of yours.
like one like shot of vodka. Everything else was like straight Malibu for you guys.
Malibu. You're talking about those drinks in the cans. Malibu
No,
was
no,
the
not the cans, because those were like a seltzer or something.
Yeah.
I know it's not those. It's not those.
yeah. That we could
There
handle
was-
the Malibu
There was something else that we had that
that you guys had. Yeah, that was nasty.
yeah, John and
It wasn't
I'm
vodka.
pretty sure it was vodka.
No, it was brown. We had Malibu. Me and Zoe had Malibu. You're wrong.
I'm
right.
talking about a raw like y'all
Yeah.
have like the coconut flavored stuff. I'm talking
Yeah.
about straight vodka.
Oh.
Vodka, yes. The straight vodka, that's what it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you guys were like, yeah. That's what I was saying. Like I'm pretty sure it was just that.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, that shit's not good. It's not tasty at all. We did it because we wanted to get fucked up as fast as possible. But like no. It's okay. I mean, I guess if you're at a party, who has time to sit here and make shit? But like, damn,
Yeah, quit lying.
you know.
It's nasty.
But wine, you got to really like develop some taste buds or something. Because
It's
I can't take her to a winery. And
I
she
wanna go to a
can't,
winery.
She can't drink most of
I'll
the
sip
drinks
it,
there.
and you can have it, and then I'll drive home. I want to go to a winery. Take me to a winery. You had a little dimple moment right there.
Anyways, tell us what you guys prefer to drink.
5% juice.
Give us 3 different scenarios here. What you guys like to drink at a bar, what you guys like to drink at home casually, and
What you like to drink on the plane? I'm just, I don't
whoa. What else is an event that people drink at?
A work event?
That's crazy.
I've been at work events where you drink. Or like on a boat. Oh, on a boat.
I've never been on a boat, so I couldn't say.
Oh, so this has to be something you can relate to.
Yeah, pretty much.
So like 2 things.
I'm pretty sure I could have named something else.
Why 3 things? Why can't it be 2?
Okay, 2
Home-
things.
Okay,
Let's simplify for you.
Let us know down below in the comments what you like to drink at work. and what you like
Not
to
at
drink
work. Don't be an
Oh, wait.
alcoholic at work.
You realize what I
What?
said.
Jesus Christ. You be drinking at work?
No! Not
It
at work.
sound like you be drinking
Not at work. I've been to like trade shows, and trade shows are like alcohol fests, I feel like. And I don't like alcohol. One time I was at a trade show, and I went to the bartender. I was like, "What's the sweetest, fruitiest drink you got?" And I got a Malibu Bay Breeze. I think it was good. Anyways, comment down below. Let us know what you guys like to drink at home.
Jesus Christ. You were struggling with that one.
And when you at the bar,
Yeah.
or maybe like I don't know, on a date.
What's your preference to drink when you're trying to get fucked up as fast as possible? And what is something that you like to drink on just casually? How about that?
Let me answer that question.
No,
Casually?
No. No.
Nothing.
No. Stop. Comment, subscribe, hit the link.
Hold on. Don't hit the link. My link. You gotta do a little. You're not getting out of this.
Oh shit.
Give us a little drum roll. I can't remember my tongue. Would you rather? Come on, Mr. Man.
Would you rather fight? I'm trying to think. Give me a second. All right. Give me a second.
Anyways.
Would you rather fight a lion or a gorilla?
Help the bear.
There was no bear involved in this. A lion or a gorilla?
You asking me?
Yeah.
A lion or gorilla? Oof. A lion would bite you. A gorilla would rip you to shreds. Whichever one I would die fastest by. So lion.
Wow. That's really morbid.
It's just
Like, you ain't giving yourself a chance. So,
No. And I
Jesus
don't like
Christ.
pain. Girl, I get scared when I see bugs outside. I used to get scared when I see bugs in my home.
I think it depends. If I'm in a place where there's like trees and things to climb on, then
Lions can climb trees. Can climb.
they can't climb like a damn gorilla.
They can still climb.
But I have a better chance of climbing up things.
Like 2%. I
Why
don't
would
have
she
any
make
faith.
up a
You have
stat
bad
like that?
knees.
They're not gonna be bad when I'm running out of fear. They're gonna be fine. It'll be perfect.
Sure.
So if it's just shit that could climb on around me, then I'd rather fight a lion. But if it's just straight flat lands, then gorilla it is, man. Gorilla it is.
If you ever see me in the woods,
Stop, please.
help the bear, because that bitch gonna need it.
Anyways, this is the lounge.
With Mercy and Trey.
Please come back. It's the next episode. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Peace out.
A-Town. Do, 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 do. Bye, everyone.